Two major incidents in the year 1947 gave a whole new life to the alien and UFO concept. The first was the 9-volt-shaped UFO observed by aviator Arnold, and the second was the Roswell crash from a ranch near Corona, New Mexico. These turned out to be the impetus for so much popular aliens buzz and uprising. Synonymously, people began to wonder and question, are aliens real?
Now where to begin?
Aliens, also known as UFO, flying saucers, extraterrestrial beings, and so on, have deeply embedded in human minds following the incidents, prompting deep questions about aliens' existence, and prompting us to embark on expeditions to track them down. Since 1947, when the fear of the unknown or aliens first began to take hold, our science and technology has advanced more than 1,000 times. Despite our advances in science, technology, and space exploration, our understanding of extraterrestrial life is still unclear. Although there isn't a single, conclusive piece of evidence to support it, there are a number of arguments and hypotheses that suggest these things are being kept hidden from the general public, such as the cover-ups of sightings, abductions, debris, samples, experiments at Area 51 and so on. If we go back in time, there is also a history or a belief that aliens assisted the Mayans and the Egyptians in building the pyramids, which was not conceivable given the technology available at the time. It's interesting to note that sightings occurred as well. The first record of sightings comes from Egyptian writings from 1440 BC, which claimed to have seen fiery discs floating over the skies. Again in 218 BC, the Romans have recorded an incident as the phantom ships gleaming in the sky. Fast forward to AD. Other noteworthy events were the 14th of April 1561 celestial phenomenon over Nuremberg. They described an aerial battle, followed by the appearance of a large black triangular object and then a large crash outside of the city. The broadsheet claims that witnesses observed hundreds of spheres, cylinders, and other odd-shaped objects that moved erratically overhead. Pictures make us feel like Space War or Star Wars.
Oh, I never saw Star Wars.
There were a couple of such cases, but the most intriguing ones occurred in 1947 and afterwards. On June 24, 1947, a private pilot named Kenneth Arnold was looking for a missing plane when he noticed 9 flying objects moving in a V-shape like herds of birds. Their estimated speed was 2,700 km per hour, which was 3 times faster than the fastest flight that had ever been achieved at the time. This discovery marked the beginning of the understanding of aliens. The word flying saucers, UFO, was first used in the pilot's report of seeing saucers skipping on water, which the reporter printed and published as flying saucers. Another of them was the Roswell incident in 1947. It was the recovery of balloon debris from a ranch near Corona, New Mexico by United States Army Air Force officers from Roswell Army Airfield, and the conspiracy theories, decades later, claiming that the debris involved a flying saucer and that the truth had been covered up by the United States government. Conspiracy theories about the event nevertheless persist, and the Roswell incident continues to be of interest in popular media. The incident has been described as the world's most famous, most exhaustively investigated, and most thoroughly debunked UFO claim. There are thousands of such reports, however, when culture gets embedded, everything cannot be true. And because of the interest taken by people, along with growing science and technology, world governments had to step in to research this. And yes, there have been a number of investigations that involved a great amount of money, time, and effort which began after these incidents. For example, the US government itself has set up multiple meetings and committees on alien research. Some popular of those were Project Blue Book, Project Grudge, Serpo, Sign, Silver Bug and so on. In UK similar ones were the Flying Saucer Working Party, Project Condign, and at the Soviet Union former Russia it was Institute 22. Interestingly, all of these projects concluded that UFO does exist, and there are more details to this. Since it is a lengthy subject, we will include certain committee breakthroughs in later volumes. We will also attempt to include reports of human abductions by aliens and Area 51 related studies, which is the so mysterious and popular place for theories, conspiracies, and secrets. So now, do you guys think aliens are real? Would they exist? Did you know that most of the adults in the US believe that aliens exist, or there is a chance to exist? It may be due to the culture and Hollywood influence. Or it may be that some people have really witnessed such a phenomenon. Fast forwarding to the 2000s, where there are multiple cases where groups of people have noticed sightings. On October 31, 2004, 77 people found something in Chicago, Illinois. On September 19, 2009, 75 people in Burlington, New Jersey noticed flying objects. In 1954, Florence, a football match was disrupted after noticing something object falling from the sky. And in 1966, 350 children and teachers at Melbourne, Australia cited something unique, where 4 planes were trying to surround a silver flying saucer, where 20 minutes show was seen, after which all of it disappeared. These are all history, and if we come to the closest to today, the latest of all was from the 21st of February 2021 from Clayton, New Mexico, where the pilot, at an altitude of 37,000 feet, reported seeing a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing, moving really fast right over the top of them, according to published audio. American Airlines confirmed that the radio transmission came from Flight 2292. FAA a few days later stated, a pilot reported seeing an object over New Mexico shortly after noon local time on Sunday, February 21, 2021. FAA air traffic controllers did not see any object in the area on their radar scopes. With so much of the sightings and data, there is a chance of aliens existing, and it seems real. If we think rationally based on science, there are plenty of planets existing in the universe, and there is an absolute chance that the aliens may be true. It is absolutely possible that another intelligent life force may be living on that planet. 'Cause life exists even at worst conditions, like microbes, which literally live everywhere, and given that the universe as we know is as old as 93 billion light-years, with 2 trillion galaxies having millions of stars at each galaxy with more planets that are uncountable, we personally believe that aliens are real. If aliens are likely to be real, so where are the aliens and why there isn't any evidence? Maybe there are which are hidden from us, or maybe aliens are in contact with some influential people on our planet. There is much more on this, so don't come to a conclusion yet, as we got so much more interesting and breathtaking information coming up in the subsequent volumes. Do you guys think that aliens are real, and have much more questions or opinions on this? Please let us know your views. Hit the keys and comment to us, so we can answer or add it to the next volumes. Till then, make sure to subscribe, so you know when the next volume is here. And in case you have found the video interesting, please hit on that like the button to support us. Hoping to see you guys soon on the next one with more exciting topics. Thanks for watching our presentation.